Ben with SuperPumped podcast. Welcome to day 0 of 40 days in the wilderness, SuperPumped gang. I am so excited. To give you a little bit of the backstory, this date was very iconic in American history, but it also is meaningful to me in my personal life because I started a job as a pastor in a church on the Sunday after September 11th, 2001. It actually was September 16th, 2001. You could answer this question, where was God on September 11th, 2001? But you can also ask the question, where was Ben from September 11th, 2001 on? He was in the same church. Not only was I working a church job, but I was also in seminary and running a business. Since that time, I have basically been a three-headed monster of a pastor and then a business person and then some sort of other job or pursuit, whether that's student or employment. When you do that for that long, it feels like this train, which I still haven't taken down from the holidays because it's a lot of work to set up. But it just sometimes feels like you're slowly going in circles. I am taking the opportunity now to go 40 days in the wilderness to reset, to renew, and to hear where I feel God calling me next in my life. And both my dad and my father-in-law retired at the exact same age I am now, and yet I feel nowhere ready to retire. I feel like there is so much more to give and to do and to be. I want to get off this train, slow this train down, stop it, click it off, and find out what's next. By the end, I am going to learn to ride this darned unicycle. I am so terrible at it. By the time we get to 40 days, look at Juno run. She's seen that movie before and she wants no part of it. Let's go look at some of the stuff we're packing up here for this 40 days in the wilderness super pumped adventure. There's my brother's Tony stuff right there. He's ready to roll. Couple of towels, some extra handbags. I'll reveal where tomorrow, but just will probably give you an idea. We've got snorkeling gear. We've got 2 bathing suits. We've got the fins. Always wear nondescript stuff in foreign countries. Just a plain white, dry fit, plain gray. Don't wear stuff that makes you stand out. A towel, my running shoes, which I'll have a couple of pairs to be able to really explore. A couple of the cool things. Malcolm Gladwell just talking about how small things can create great things. A book that I've recently picked up, New York Times bestseller. Know nothing about the author, but I know it's about people who have inspiring stories, and I'm excited to read that. Of course, I've got my Bible, which is an important thing to be able to read, and not just read for a sermon or a Bible study, but to actually just read for context and enjoyment and to hear God speaking. And then finally, I've got my trusty journal. It's amazing when you journal how much stuff comes to you. Thanks for joining me on day 0. I hope Super Pumped Nation will tune in and be a part of this journey. And I can't wait to shove everything in my Explorer 4000 bag and get this journey started. See you soon.